not my.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the SoPrettyMB channel. This is SoPrettyMB. For those that are new, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And for those that are returning, thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms. My name is SoPrettyMB on them as well. And today we're just gonna jump right into it. We're gonna talk about the most common dating mistakes people make. And these are just my own personal opinions. Number one is ignoring red flags. Like a lot of times, we ignore red flags all the time. Like you sit here and it's the whole situation in your face, like playing out. And it's like, dang, okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. And then it's like when you keep going, it's like it turns into something that you don't want it to turn into at that point. So you can't complain because it was signs the entire time. Hey, this is something I might have to deal with later on. So that's one thing that I feel like people have like an issue with, as far as like just ignoring them or making them seem like it's Six Flags instead of red flags. So not being realistic. Number two, not being realistic. I'm a victim of that myself. Not a victim, but like I'm a person that kind of like had that kind of trait where I just kind of felt like if things didn't play a certain type of way out in my head, like, oh my God, it's ruined, it's over, like I can't handle it. This is so, not the fairy tale dream for me. So I had to realize, like, people are human. You've messed up. Mecca, you've messed up. You've hurt people. Like, there are people that can say bad things about you, but you want them to handle you a certain type of way. So it's like, you got to do the same thing with other people. You got to be realistic. Like, it's not a matter of, like, if a person is going to hurt you. It's a matter of when. So, and it's frustrating because it's like, you got relationships with people where, like, you've never been hurt by them, but there might be a situation that kind of tests that. So, not being honest. You rob yourself of an experience where you're not honest, because eventually you're not going to be on that frequency. So for instance, like say you meet a guy, y'all are dating, and he's like, y'all are in that representative stage. And this is for the guys too. So like, so say y'all meet a girl or whatever, and they end up being like this perfect girl first, 6 weeks. Well, actually, I am gonna lie, I'm not even gonna push it to 6 weeks. Then 2 weeks. Then 2 weeks, they'd be like the best person. It's like, oh my God, why are you single? Like, we need to be together. And then it's like one of those things where it's just like, after a couple months, you realize like, okay, you're not the best catch. Like, you're not the best person for this job that you signed up for. So a lot of times people bite off more than what they can chew, and they're not honest. So definitely be honest when you're going into a situation, and let people know up front. Like, if you a ain't shit ass person, then hey, let me know. I want to know. Okay, because at least you're honest. Like, you could let me know. I can know what I'm dealing with versus like dealing with somebody that can't even show me their true self. So that's a thing that people need to do, is just start being more honest. Moving too fast in, moving too fast out, moving too fast, period. We all know that once a relationship starts going at a certain pace, that's the pace that it's gonna go in until like stuff hits the fan. So that's why I'm just like, okay, the best solution for that is to just kind of like, don't go in it with like any expectations. Don't go in a relationship or just dating with like, okay, I'm going to expect this person to call me every day, do this, and this, because it's like when they don't do it and they let you down emotionally, you're just like a wreck because you put so much energy into what you thought they were. Slowing down is definitely the best thing, because it gives you time to get to know a person. It takes you longer to get to know your best friend. I'm pretty sure you and your best friend been friends longer than 3 months, and all of a sudden, like, you get into this relationship and this person is your best friend. Like, they my soulmate, they this, they that. And I'm just like, I understand like how people might just demonstrate soulmate traits or whatever, but to go as far as saying like this person is your best friend, maybe you could feel your most natural self around them, but as far as saying that your partner is your best friend, it to me is a little like, okay, really? But that wasn't an overnight situation, so you can't just, and y'all can do whatever y'all want, but anyways, just slowing down and stopping, because it's like once you be like, oh, this person's my best friend, all of a sudden people moving in, or you moving in with him, he done convinced you to move in with him, and now, you know what I'm saying? You're uprooting yourself to be with this person, all because you're moving so fast and you feel like you're supposed to be going at this pace, because nothing is going wrong right now. No, absolutely not. No. Just, here's the thing. Whatever pace that you want to be on with yourself, find somebody that's aligned with that. That's how I feel. not saving money. I know, and this is not talked about enough. I'm gonna talk about this one. People get into like full-blown relationships, like boyfriend and girlfriend status, right? And something happens and they break up. You got people that don't have $1,000 saved by the end of a relationship. You got people that are in marriages that don't have, you got people that have been married for over 10 years, 20 years, and don't even have $20,000 saved. For $1,000 a year that you've been married, you haven't saved $1,000, or like for just a relationship. Because even for a relationship, it's like I would set goals for myself, and I'll be like, okay, this month, depending on how much help I was getting, and then it wasn't even help. It's a situation where it's just like, if you're dating somebody, they're either paying for your food, or you're paying for their food, or they're paying for your hair, or they're paying for your nails, or you're paying for their stuff. Like, it's a thing where it's like something is getting covered, whether you know, think about it like that. Everything's transactional when it comes down to dating. And whether y'all want to accept that or not, y'all could be delusional if y'all want to, but no, everything is transactional, because it's like, I'm not about to sit here and do all this stuff knowing I'm not going to get nothing back. That's just what it is. Now, I'm doing it out of the kindness of my heart. Of course, that doesn't change it, but it's like at the same time, it's like, what if I'm in a relationship with you? I'm not about to sit here and pour 1,000,000% into you and you're not reciprocating that energy. Why would I do that? That's just stupid. So saving money. I know, like I said, people who will get into relationships and they will literally not have a dime saved by the end of the relationship, and they can't move. They credit messed up. They don't have nothing in their name, and they've been with this person for a whole year and don't have nothing to show for, nothing to physically show for. And yeah, we gotta start learning how to like prioritize and just kind of like lean into financial literacy. Setting boundaries. People lack boundaries. A lot of people are extremely intrusive, and some people just don't know when to stop. When you set boundaries, you become like sure and confident with yourself, and you're not going for it no more. So if you want to be serious about like whatever the situation is where you feel like you're a person, you're a people pleaser, because if you don't have boundaries, you're a people pleaser. You're a people pleaser because you're going to do anything to make everyone around you happy except for yourself. So you got to set boundaries. I've just started setting boundaries like within the past year, and I'm like, whoa, okay, I feel bad. Don't feel guilty about setting boundaries. Like, do it because you're doing what's best for you. You're doing what you feel like is best for your stuff long term, and don't let nobody muscle you out of anything, out of doing something that you don't want to do or anything like that. You got to follow your gut and listen to your intuition for real, because if something is telling you something, you follow it. So you got to like set boundaries. It's a reason why you feel uncomfortable in certain situations. It's a reason why you feel uncomfortable when this man come in the room, or when this woman come in the room and she just something off. Follow your gut. That is number one. Follow your gut. It's a bunch of things that's number one, but it's like you got to listen to your body for real, like when it's telling you something. Protecting your peace. People lose themselves in relationships, in situationships as well. You got to be able to protect what you came with. If you realize that, pay attention to how happy you are right now. Imagine how many times you cried in the last couple months. You probably can't even remember the last time you cried. Remember the last time, and if you did cry, it was tears of joy. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at how happy you are now. And if you have someone that's in your life that makes you feel anything outside of like that happiness that, lowers that morale for you, like, you need to like stop dealing with them, because it's like, that's not going to get better. That person is sucking energy from you. They're sucking life from you, whether you realize it or not, because it's like your energy starts depleting immediately when you see them, or you might have like a trauma bond. Every time you see this person, it's like you always think about the bad things that they've done to you. You're not in a receiving space. You're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't protect your peace. You just out here, you just letting things happen. You just letting the kingdom run amok, and you don't want that. So it's like, don't do that. You got to protect your peace, and if somebody is costing too much, you got to send them on their way. That's just that. All right. And and this is just for like all my like Christian believers or whatever the case is, not having God in your relationship is like a number one downfall too. Like that's the biggest mistake that you can have. There's no union, there's no presence of God in the room, in the home. There's nothing, like none of y'all go to God throughout the day together at any point in time. You know what I'm saying? Like, is this something that, whatever relationship I'm in, I want to feel like, whether it's with my girlfriends, whether it's with, you know, whatever I'm doing, I want to feel like this person can draw me closer to God with their actions, with what they say, with their character, X, Y, and Z, because I'm in a space of trying to just reinvent myself and take care of me. And I'm also learning things that I'm more tolerable of, things that I'm not tolerable of. Like, I need people around me that's going to like bring me to God. Like, I need people that's going to be able to like just be like, hey, this is the way. I need that structure. That I need something that's going to guide me in the morning, because it's like, it's rough out here. So, and the enemy is constantly working. So yeah, that's what it is. Like, those are the common mistakes people make when dating, not having those things, or like just ignoring red flags, all of those things. Like sexual compatibility, a lot of people, they take that and they say like, okay, I'm more sexually compatible with this person, so I need to jump in a relationship with them. Whole time that wasn't even that for that. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to have casual sex, you're gonna have casual problems, you're gonna have casual BS going on around you, and it's just like, don't do it. If you are doing it, if you did it today, stop. Try your best to stop. Just become a certain person that just kind of like wants to raise the bar for your dating life. Yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. So thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. If I didn't cover something that y'all wanted me to cover, definitely feel free to like, you know, send me a message, email, whatever. Y'all, we are over 100 subscribers. I'm super excited. We literally went from 0 and now we have over 100. So I'm super excited, and that's all to y'all. Thank y'all so much. And keep subscribing. Everybody, like, you know, bring a friend, bring a friend, bring a friend. Let's get interactive in here. And thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. SoPrettyMB is out. I don't know, I'm getting home. I've been sipping on stuff. Baby, shit ain't got big.